Hello and welcome with me, Annette Brown, to the Abundance Agenda. Today, Friday, the 5th of April. Now, by the time you listen to this, you're going to be ready to receive all of your new part of your programme, which is really good when you think about it. If you actually think about what we've actually done in the last 2 weeks from when you got the first part of your programme, we started and we talked about, to create abundance, that there are several vital key elements. And one of the first key elements was to make room by looking at your life mug, seeing what it was filled with, and find ways of sort of emptying that life mug. Not completely, but to empty the life mug of the things that don't serve you well. And as I said in the first part of the programme, follow the steps of this programme. Don't skip anything, because if you skip something, you probably think, oh, well, I don't need to do that. You do. This is all not for the good of my health. This is for you to learn to create properly. So, when we get to part 2 here, what we look at is, how did your mug become so full? So, to become a universal manifesting actioneer in life, you've got to discover why that mug became filled as it was, filled to over brimming. And it happened without you even noticing. Now, that could be several things. It could be the fact that you're not present in the moment. It could be the fact that you're hanging on to the past. It could be that you can't focus, you can't get headspace. Whatever it is, this is going to help you. If you have made if you said before, I'm going to be prosperous, I'm going to be, says that you're still in a state of lack. It's a state of lackology. Whereas, if you turn it around and you say, why? You're all just about literally getting your head around the affirmations. And I know some of you have really struggled, and as a few people have indicated this week on the Facebook, the secret group, that you've indicated that, how can I put this? That you've tried to manifest abundance and it's just not happening. Now, abundance to you could be one thing, but abundance to someone else, it could be the other end of the scale. Every single person's perception is different. So, basically, it's discovering what your life is filled with, and like, as I say, you're saying to me that you haven't got abundance. If you've got a roof over your head, you've got abundance. If you've got running water, you've got abundance. If you've got a lovely bed, a warm bed, you've got abundance. If you have a car, you've got abundance. If you have money to pay your bills, you've got abundance. If you've got money to buy food, it's abundance. What it is, if it's abundance of a certain kind, if it's, say for instance, you're looking for a partner and you're looking to be abundant in that aspect of your life, that is absolutely fine. That is abundance. But really, you're looking to be abundant in love. Whereas someone further down the road may not have enough money to actually feed them selves or their family, and yet they're so happy, but they're just not abundantly, I don't say rich, but they're not abundant in the energy of money, and therefore, abundance to them would be probably putting food on the table. So everybody's is different. We all have a completely, we're all so diverse and so different. So some of you were saying that, and they were saying about, my affirmations aren't making me, I don't feel right saying them. That's absolutely fine. If you feel that you're not abundant and you don't feel the affirmations are working, I mean, I can't take the credit for affirmations. I take the credit for putting it on here and giving it to you. But, the man that takes the credit for that is Noah St. John. But if you would rather say to yourself, I am prosperous, and feel that you're prosperous, and, as long as the feeling prosperous and saying that prosperity, talking about that abundance, as long as you are giving out the right vibration, it will come back to you. However, if you're saying it and you don't believe it, that's what an affirmation is. It's a statement. And it can be a negative statement, because not necessarily in the terminology of what you're saying, but it can be negative because you don't actually have it. Now, you don't actually have it with an affirmation. However, there is a very, very slight difference to this. An affirmation is not for you to discover the answer, not for you to discover the answer to any posed question or affirmation. It is to change what your mind habitually focuses upon. And when you ask a question, your subconscious mind has no choice but to find a way to make it come true. And an empowering question to the subconscious mind, it'll have it scanning for an answer, whilst focusing on the positive. Why am I so happy? Why am I so healthy? Why am I so wealthy? Why am I so joyful? Why am I so beautiful? So, so the answers for these empowering questions generally also, as well as you feeling good about it, also produces more feelings of positivity. So when you're asking an empowering question, not making a statement, it will cause your mind to focus on what you're wishing for in life and start searching for it. Something, once you decide exactly what it is you wish for, you don't find this out until number 5, I think. We have a set way of working out exactly what you wish for, exactly what you don't wish for, and we know exactly what we're looking for. So then we can be very specific. But that comes later. And I think some of you maybe are you're expecting miracles, and I can't do that. Yeah, it's different if you're here one-to-one and you're coaching. We can do it more. It can be, we can be more focused and more intent. What I'm trying to do, I'm giving you everything I've got here. And it's my gift to you. But you have to be patient. You have to work with me and accept what I'm saying. Step back and think, right, well, when the time's right, she's going to give us this or she'll give us that. I just wished for you to start using the affirmations, because affirmations are good, particularly if you've got to very quickly try to change somebody's, in the flick of the switch, you've got to try to help somebody to turn it around. Say if somebody's really struggling in life and not sure how they're going to cope and whatever, very quickly, you've just got to give them something that they can learn very quickly and they can say it. So that's why I tend to use an affirmation. That is the only time really that I use them these days. I normally always use an affirmation. So, going back to this. So, when I say to you use an affirmation, I don't think I even told you it was an affirmation. When I say to you, ask why, that was why. I'm just trying to do the best for you. So, let's look at this number 2 that we've gone to now. So, you're going to be looking here at guiding your thoughts. I don't really like the word control. Control is indicative of controlling your life or going to guide your thoughts. And what you have to understand with your subconscious mind, it's a very, very, very controlling thing. Your subconscious mind is a very controlling thing. Your subconscious mind is the thing that keeps you breathing. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. Your conscious mind does. And it is only when your conscious mind goes to sleep that the subconscious mind can start to do its real good work. That's why before I go to bed every evening, I will write in my journal. Sometimes, I mean, I was actually thinking of selling them. I still make them for people, but I have people who come to me who ask for a pillowcase, and they ask for specific size putting on it. And what I do, I put like a little pouch in it, like a little pocket. And what they do, they put their little cards there. They'll write a different dream or a desire down, and they'll put it into the pillowcase, because the subconscious mind carries on working. When you are asleep, your subconscious mind carries on working. And, you know, once you start to believe something is true, or you really, really focus on it, you live in that land of make-believe, you see it, you feel it, you breathe it, and once you start to see that, the subconscious mind will draw on every single universal law to bring this to you. Without a doubt, it will do that for you. It will bring it to you. And this is why we have to respect our subconscious mind. We really have to respect our subconscious mind, because it doesn't just stay awake all of the time. The subconscious mind is like, if you imagine an iceberg, yeah, really big, enormous iceberg, your subconscious mind, the tip of the iceberg, just the tip, is your conscious mind. The rest of it underneath the iceberg, all underneath that tip, that is your subconscious mind, and that is the working. I mean, when we get to later on and you start to learn about the subconscious mind properly, I tell you what, you will be a power to be reckoned with. You really, really will be, because your subconscious mind power is quite astounding. It really is astounding. What do you think keeps you breathing? What do you think keeps you breathing when you're asleep? It's your subconscious mind. What do you think repairs your hand? Say you get a cut, or you get a burn, or you get a scar. Who do you think, or what do you think does it? Yeah, it's your subconscious mind. What do you think keeps your blood flowing? What do you think? Of course, it's your subconscious mind. What keeps your heart beating? It's your subconscious mind. When I had sleep apnea, I remember I was about 23 stone, and I had sleep apnea, and I used to stop breathing in my sleep. And it was only when I was really tired, and I was going to the doctor. I went to the doctor, and she just said, I'm going to send you for some sleep tests. So I had my sleep test, and it came back that for every minute I stopped breathing something like 68 times a minute. And when I stopped breathing, I'd wake up and my heart would be pounding so fast. I can't put into words how fast my heart would be pounding. And that was because it was my subconscious mind was waking me up, because obviously I'd stopped breathing. You know, and it is such a power. I mean, really, when you think about it, your subconscious mind is where every single thought, every emotion, every feeling, every experience, every memory, every habit, every belief is stored there. You know, I'll just tell you a little story. One of many, many years ago, when I was training as hypnotherapist, I met this doctor chap, and he told me about he was American, and he told me about how, we were talking about how every cell in our bodies, is immersed in neurons, and how the subconscious mind utilises those neurons within the body to store itself. So basically, the subconscious mind stores itself within these neurons. And the neurons that are within your brain and your body has neurological connections, which you just wouldn't believe. And because the subconscious mind is like the powerhouse, it puts all of the neurons within your body to perfect use for literally storing itself. This is also known as cellular memory. Now, he was telling me, I can't remember, it's a long time ago, but he was telling me about, it was either, I think it was a woman who'd had a liver transplant. I think she was in somewhere like deep south. And she'd had this liver transplant. She was a very beautiful lady, gorgeous in every way, very quiet, very withdrawn, but had a beautiful heart, I believe. And within 6 months of having this this liver transplant, she started changing. She just literally, not a lot, but she changed certain foods that she ate. She was a vegan before that. She never ate meat. She never drank. She suddenly took up, believe it or not, to eating something like, it was either refried beans or it was chili. But she also went on to drinking bottles of beer. And it was just something she just had never done. And it would appear that, I don't know if she was aware of this, but the person who she'd actually got the transplant from was actually a cowboy, which I thought was amazing. So what I'm saying here is the subconscious mind stores itself in different areas. Every single neuron within your body, it is literally, it stores itself. And it's not unlike a hologram of the whole neuron system, if you know what I mean. So every single cell within your body is part of your subconscious mind, and all of your emotions and your beliefs and memories, they're all stored in different parts. So basically, all the things that have happened in the past, whatever's gone on, whatever life you're in now, whatever has happened, your subconscious mind is the thing that keeps your heart beating. It keeps you breathing. It helps you to mend your cuts. It helps you. It is just, honestly, it is just so amazing. So that's what we're going to be working on. Not on your subconscious mind. I've just explained a little bit about it for you. But when you get to number 2, when you get this next set of the programme, I think you will be quite happy, because you'll be able to learn how to guide your thoughts. And I talked about that, but we talk about a little bit how your subconscious mind goes on autopilot. Say when you get in your car, and you get there and you get behind the wheel, and then you get along going, and your mind's there thinking, have I done this, have I done that, have I got to do this, how am I going to pay this, when am I going to get paid, when am I getting this, what to do this, you get to work, boom, you're there, you're at work, or you're wherever you've set off to go, and you stop and you think, oh my goodness, how have I got here? That's your subconscious mind. That is how your subconscious mind controls you. So it's all about learning to not control it, to guide your thoughts more to what you're looking for in life. If I'm not going to go on for ages about this, but it's just to let you know how really important your subconscious mind is. There's the ice cream man, I don't know if you can hear him. How important your subconscious mind is. It can literally, it can, if you asked your subconscious mind, if you sort of thought about a song and you thought, oh, I can't remember, what is it? And you haven't remembered, but about 10 days later, you suddenly get this thing in your mind and it's like, bang, that's who it was. That is because your subconscious mind has carried on searching, literally carried on searching. So, and then it's come up with an answer. So this is what we talk about in this programme. It will come up with it will always come up with an answer. So, but rather than that, allowing your subconscious mind to come up with it, it's about you taking back your own control here, and become empowered. And there's a lovely little saying in this programme too: your mind is a garden, your thoughts a seed. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. It's by an unknown author, but that's really lovely. So yeah, you'll discover about that. We have over 60,000 thoughts a day. Moreover, that 98% of them are actually negative. So you'll be able to have a look at that. We talk about the past and the future not existing; they're merely illusions. We talk about being present in the magic of now, which is the most important moment. And there's some lovely tips, my personal tips for being present. When you're cleaning your teeth, when you're having a shower, when you're making your bed. Excuse me. And there's some lovely, lovely things in here. And there's still, you've got your breathing exercises, and it's all about having that balloon, imagining that you've got that balloon in your tummy, and as you breathe in, oh, that balloon inflates. And then as you breathe out, the balloon goes back down. So it's all about working with this programme, number 2. And it's also about continuing with programme 1, still emptying out your life mug and, still looking at what's going on. I know a lot of you have been amazing. Some of you really have been quite amazing. Clearing out, painting, dedicating time, and that's what it's about. Do you know? You've been given a real gift here. You really have been given a gift with this programme. Make it work for you. And, be blessed with it. Be grateful for it. And if you do know people who you think it's going to help, well, give them my email and let's try and help them in whatever way that we can. Because you're going to learn eventually, when it comes to, so I think it's about number 4, I think, we talk about processing our emotions, because if we don't process our emotions, they get stored, like in the rest of the body, and then this is when sickness comes in, or people become poorly. So, what you think and feel isn't just what you think and feel inside, it's where it's getting stored as well. So let's carry on with this programme. Let's do our best and enjoy it. Really, really enjoy it. And know that you've got great help from me. Everybody is mega supportive on this group, and everybody's there to help each other. Be a bit more interactive if you can. Put a few bits on there, put some pictures on there. Maybe add a little bit yourself. Do whatever. If you don't want to do it, don't. It's just good to have you there. So tomorrow, Saturday the 6th, at 10 a.m, That's UK time. Not sure about Pacific or wherever you are. Check out your inbox. And if it's not there, just check in your junk box. If you go onto the newsletter, you'll see there's a link. Click on that link and you can download it. And you will love it. I guarantee you're going to love it. You'll find it's good fun. But in the meantime, as I say, keep going. Stick at it. Be good. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Love everyone else. And my card for the day today is... Oh, this is quite a good one. This is a really good one. I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. I now go beyond others, people's fears and limitations. And on the other side, again, sorry, it's a Louise Hay card, this one. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. So I would say, why is it that I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations? Why is it my mind creates my experiences? I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. Go and create. Go and create and enjoy. Really, really enjoy. Polish and shine. Clean and shine up those vibes. Forget that school of lackology. Forget the emotionalology. Just let everything go. Be you. Keep looking at your life mug. See what's in it. Keep your house tip-top. Keep yourself tip-top. And then start with this, being present. And when you're present in the moment, you know the thoughts that you're thinking. And honestly, being present in that moment, I think you'll have a bit of a shock. Because I think you will notice how much... Sorry, excuse me. I think you will notice how many times you say negative things to yourself. Negative things. Why does this always happen to me? Why am I like this? Why am I so sad? Why do I feel so poor? Why is it that I haven't got anybody to love me? Why do I feel so lonely? Why? Well, turn those whys round to, why do I feel so great? Why do I feel so joyful? Why do I feel so grateful? Why is it that I've got the biggest attitude of gratitude ever? Turn it around. So, I really do hope that you have enjoyed this little 30-minute with me, this little podcast with me, Annette Brown from the Abundance Agenda. If you'd like to join the Abundance Agenda, if you visit www.secretlawofattraction.co.uk, and under the tab Abundance Agenda, you can fill in the form there, and then we'll send it back to you. We'll send you the information. And if you can, otherwise, Abundance Agenda, it's not there yet, but the website is near enough finished, but it's just need to tweak the colours, tweak some images, and the Abundance Agenda will be www.abundanceagenda.com. But if you'd like to email me, please do. It's Annette@abundanceagenda.com. In the meantime, love and light to you all. Show lots of wisdom and feel lots of compassion. Lift your spirits and lift up the light. It isn't until you know what your darkness is that you can actually see the light. Love to you all. See you soon. Bye.